would you consider that under Sharia law you can take a bigger slice out of the Dubai bit to subsidize the bits you're not getting elsewhere, or do you consider you can't do that?
Well, probably yes.
So that's quite interesting. So Hans dies in Germany and has his property in Germany or wherever we had it before. We have one of the brothers who's in Dubai. He says, hold on guys, my father was a devout Muslim, you're not getting my bit of the cake, and therefore everything in Dubai, I'm working out the estate and I'm taking my normal percentage out of the estate whether you like it or not on your assets that are elsewhere.
Funny part that even if I'm non-Muslim, I can still use Sharia law in Dubai if there's no will.
So we all should go there.
Maybe, yeah.
Did you hear that? That's a very interesting
Yeah.
point. Listen, your father's trying to disown you, but there's international assets in the Middle East. What I suggest you do is go and live in Dubai or take Sharia law and make sure you're protected because you'll screw the family for years.
I just have one point to this question of estate income. In fact, unless the estate is distributed, the taxation of this income, in fact, there is a fiction that it's income of the deceased, of the person which died.
Yeah.
And even it's situated anywhere in the world, then this income is subject to ordinary rules as double taxation and final taxation in the Czech Republic. And when it is distributed, then it's free of tax.
So from an inheritance point of view, if you had Sharia law in Nigeria, you would actually follow Sharia law.
If you subscribe to Sharia laws, yes.
So that's quite interesting. So if, for example, like you have a lot of Brits in the UK who are ex-Nigerians, could they all basically, to take value from the rest of the family, suddenly decide they become religious Muslims under Nigerian law and actually exercise Sharia law to take bigger parts of the estate?
I guess they could, yes.
They could?
Yeah.
If we look now, our client had assets in software. So now we run into issues on box schemes, what to do with our box company, and we're holding it by bearer bonds. So do we have to disclose those bearer bonds to transfer it to the children? Do you have an answer to that for us?
I don't know if you heard about the innovation box, where you can actually hold an intellectual property in a Swiss company, and it's very beneficial in tax-wise, and you can use the very broad treaties Switzerland has with about 70 countries abroad, you know. You have people, they come to Switzerland and have a normal residence without the flat taxation agreement with the specific cantons. More and more also because of inheritance purposes.
Yeah, this was our problem.
Because there is a canton in Switzerland, you have no inheritance tax at all and no gift tax. That's the canton of Schwyz, where you can go, you can die, and you can even give property and you haven't any gift
Which
tax.
town is that?
The canton of Schwyz, you know,
Well,
we have 26 different cantons, like regions, and,
Okay.
and this canton is called Schwyz. That's the only canton who doesn't know any inheritance tax and any gift tax.
Germany, do you have double taxation agreements?
Yeah, there are 6 1. Yeah.
And
Only
which
6.
ones do you not pay double taxation on? Is there any exempt, or are they all tax liability credit against payment?
They are different, very different.
Is there one that is advantageous? If we were...
Yeah, there are some with exemptions.
As we know, there was a lot of money, a lot of wealth from my father. And let's say we have some of the money in Dubai, some in Italy, and so on. So I would rather not split up all that different kinds of assets by 1/6 or 1/7, if that's Sharia law. But I would rather say, okay, which kind of the assets make sense to give it to which person. So maybe one gets the real estate, if that real estate is in the country he is domiciled in, one gets the assets, and so on.